Hey guys, it's SaveAsUntitled here. Last time on Let's Play Pokemon White 2 Blind, we talked to old Team Plasma. Carlos made fun of them for stealing his Pokemon. Actually, no, that's a legitimate reason. And we talked to Bordor something or that, and he gave us a Zoroark, who I didn't decide what I was going to do with it on the end of the last episode, and I made you wait. But really, I was just... Let me think. That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that I said I was going to let you guys decide, but then I kind of realized that I'm going to decide, but I'm going to go right in the middle, like any true person who doesn't want to get yelled at by people would do, and I'm going to keep in, but for a limited time offer. Now, oh, and wow, our team would have been 3-3 if we got another female, but we already have two 5th generation Pokemon with Steve and Oshawott, so I'm not going to keep him for that. Also, he is the same type as Steve and Aurora and Zoro. He's the guy from, he slashes with the Z and the Guy Fawkes mask. He's that guy. But he's basically Aurora's brother, sort of. You understand what I'm saying? They're both pseudo-legendaries that have one evolution that sort of look the same. I think they both evolved by friendship, too. They're brother Pokemon, basically, is what I would equate them to being. And before we go head into the gym, I might want to buy some potions so I don't have to keep running back and forth. I mean, if I really wanted to go get money, I could probably find some way to, like, spend tons of money. I mean, grind for money was the word I was looking for. If I really needed it, I don't use it, most of it, in this Let's Play, so might as well use it on something I'm actually going to use, because I think I'm still stocked up on repels. So let's get some of this so we can save some time and not piss me off sprinting back and forth. We already have a bunch of hyper potions, so let's get the supers for like tiny refills. We'll get 15. That seems good enough. So what I'm going to be doing with Zora is basically, like, he's gonna be there, but he's not gonna be there. He's basically, if I need a Pokemon to be like, during a gym fight, if I need to heal a Pokemon up, I will switch him out. He's death fodder, basically. I'm gonna throw him out when I need him. But we're gonna carry him around, and we're gonna keep Spirit alive. Excuse me. I just drank some ginger ale because I made the first part of this episode and I was like, this kind of sucks. So I went and ate some hard-boiled eggs, I got some ginger ale, and I came down and I made this damn video that hopefully this will be the video. I don't know. I think in the last video I mentioned something about like, this video will never be seen the light of day, and because I deleted all the files, it will never be. So this could also not be seen too, and I could just be some crazy man talking in my basement to myself. Also a weird thing to think about, that I'm just talking to myself, but really I'm talking to someone else, and apparently if you see lights, this is where you're going. So if I sort of overlook stuff that I should be paying attention to, it's because I already seen this. And I already seen this and I don't understand it. And maybe if I actually paid attention to Raul's stuff over there, I don't know why I'm calling Raul, I would understand what these glowing lights is. I think it's telling you you're going the right way, and we need to put Oshawott out front because this is a ground gym and he's gonna be our major dude. So let's talk to this guy and let's see if I can get this right. My Pokemon dig here because they believe they're gonna find something, and they battle because they believe they're gonna win a... Okay, that was a lot better than the time before where it's just like, we're gonna... So let's see what Noel's got that I totally don't know. That his ball toy looks completely wrong, and I called him Cladle. I was so stupid. His ball, the model for it, I don't know why I'm shaping my hands like I'm doing the trace of someone's body, like the hourglass shape type thing. It doesn't look right in 3D. In 3D, I'm really not that much of a fan of 3D. I recently saw, and it wasn't my choice to see it in 3D, even though I enjoyed the movie. And did he one-shot? No, he did one-shot him last time. Oh, I gotta stop talking about the lost recordings. That I went and saw Iron Man in 3D, and I liked the movie. I didn't bother my eyes like the last 3D movie I saw. I think the last 3D movie I saw before that, and oodles of oars, was, I think it was Spy Kids was the last 3D movie I saw, if I remember correctly. And I remember like hating that movie and taking my 3D glasses off all the time because my eyes hurt. But I just remember having a bad experience with 3D. And the new Real D 3D glasses, I kind of like them, and it also helps. Maybe I don't think I was wearing glasses at that time. I have contacts now, so that was not part of the problem. So it wasn't that bad. And is there anything to pick up here? Yeah, I don't think they'd pick up items in gyms, but it wasn't that. And apparently we can press this to see what we haven't stepped on. Oh, okay, so it's sort of like a 9 overview thing. So I guess this shows us what the correct path is, and it's just a bunch of miners. I would like to take you out for a drink, but I'm just a miner. That joke makes a lot more sense in the context. Let's try it again. The one you meet when you get on this conveyor is none other than me. It's me coming and getting me. I love doing that. I'm a music guy, so 3D, it's overrated. I really don't care for 3D, and I love that man's name, Tavarius the Great. I probably need to start watching Game of Thrones. I've heard it's good. Does anyone want to leave me their personal review down in the comments if they watch Game of Thrones? I've heard so much good stuff about it, and it's basically what the thing. Let me go 3D, then I'll go back to Game of Thrones. So Iron Man was kind of cool. I mean, I didn't need the 3D. It was nice, and hopefully we'll be able to one-shot Drober. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Oswald doing the work. But it really didn't need 3D. I'm not really a huge proponent of 3D. I just think it's another gimmick that I really don't like. On the 3DS, I just got my 3DS, and I love it. I have Mario 3D Land, and I'm in the works of 100%ing it. And what are his stats like? Does he have that high of a... Yeah, wait, why would he use that? That seems like a really dumb move by him to use Power Trick. But I like the 3D effect of... Ooh, okay. He's a mixed attacker. I think this will be our water gun alternative, because also it confuses. That's 60. That's 75. So yeah, definitely do that. And also it has the confusion thing. So now we're getting both, so we can be a better mixed attacker. I just can't wait till we have Surf and Waterfall. Those are the best 2 HMs, and I love. This is what I want the first video to be. This is working out really well. This is what gyms are. This is me talking about topics that randomly come in. Oh, I'm so intimidated by a Steve knockoff. You're not Steve. You don't even know who you are. And I would go if I was a super serious trainer. I was like, I'll go check Steve's stats and I'll compare them so I can see which type of mixed attack I want to be using. So I guess the mixed attack thing really won't help me that much unless I know the Pokemon, and damn, Oswald is just sweeping through it. But Tavarius, looks like the conveyor brought a strong trainer like you, and looks like I don't need any of these potions. Oswald is just destroying everyone. Have you used the elevator? Yes, we did. I totally didn't know from talking to this guy. But on the 3DS, I really like the 3D effect, and surprisingly, it doesn't like hurt my eyes, even though the Iron Man 3D, real 3D, didn't hurt my eyes at all either. And I believe there's a trainer up and left over here, or maybe I'm crazy and that was a dead end. But I really do like the 3D effect of the 3DS, and I also like how it knows it's a gimmick. And can we hop on this? And we already fought this dude, didn't we? No. Okay, I guess we'll fight him anyway. Just because you work hard doesn't mean you're gonna get what you want. But if you don't work hard, there are many things you can't do. Let's show how tough my hard work is made for me. I'm sort of happy but sort of sad I didn't do the singing for that, because that sounds like it would have made a good sort of swingy blues thing. Nigel Thornberry? I don't know, more ball toys. But I was talking about 3D. The 3DS does 3D really well, and I like how you can turn it off in the press of a button. Because sometimes you'll be like, okay, I want to see how 3D looks on the... Oh, God! Poor Oswald! So we're just going to waste the XP for this? Are you really just going to be an asshole like that Boltoy? Unless he survived... Wow! Your life was worth nothing! You are a failure of a Pokemon. And let's go... We'll go Aurora for this, or we have at least the secondary Pokemon we can use in this gym, because we already can tell we're going to be a bit under-leveled for this fight. But I like going into the gyms like that. It makes our final battles more interesting, and it makes them more fun and more strategic, because if I was with my Pokemon the same level as them, I could probably just sweep with Oswald. And with Oswald just training up in this gym, I might still be able to sweep with him anyway. But 3DS is 3D really great, and I love my 3DS so far. I'm really happy with my purchase. And it's also Canadian, so that has a little touch. Everything went dark all of a sudden. That's all it all ends. It just goes dark. Sopranos reference? Yay! I don't even watch The Sopranos. I just know that the guy who was in The Sopranos James Gandolfini recently died. Rest in peace, man. I don't think my demographic with Sopranos viewers and people who watch my videos really match up. Because if I don't really watch it, actually I don't know. Okay, I'm doing a quick poll. Has any of you guys, hey you guys, watched The Sopranos ever? Oh, there's Clay, and we should probably fight this dude, and then that dude, and then we'll go fight Clay Aiken. But poll down in the comments. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones, and have you ever watched Sopranos? Also, have you heard of both? I have a riddle for you. Do you know what is distant but close? What is distant but close? That'd be, I'm thinking, and did I forget the heal up Oswald? I think I did. Hopefully I'll be able to outspeed Sanda. What is far but also close? Goals? Is it like a philosophical thing? And let's go race this shell. Maybe he can survive something Sandile does. Oswald is not that much of a beast. And he's got Moxie. What is close but also far away? I'll see. Hopefully at the end of the battle will tell us. But 3DS, I love it. I could do a whole video probably reviewing it if you really want me to. It's way too late actually in the 3DS cycle to do it. The Lite is the smaller version. I don't know why I called it Lite. It is a lot like the DS Lite. Is that what it was called? It's just kind of small for my big beefy man hands. Oh god, I just hurt my throat doing that. At least it would have been even better if I was just like doing that. My big beefy man hands, something like that happened. But it is kind of small, but after a while you get used to it. It's weird how it's smaller than my regular DS, even though I think it's the same size as like a DS Lite, but I still have the big beefy first edition one, my good old blue giant that stayed together. I love that. I love my original DS. Also, I finally beat Partners in Time when I was on vacation, which I know, Luigi Trollface, you love the Mario RPGs, but something distant but close. I'm talking about Clay, who's near but rather reserved. Oh, so yeah, something more interesting. Thanks a lot, asshole. Luigi Trollface, I know you love the Mario RPGs, well, I guess you like the 1,000-year-old door ones. I love how I'm talking directly to one fan. This is how I keep connected with my fans. I direct them individually, corner them in the corner, and then just make them feel weird. But I finished it. I really don't like the regular Mario RPGs as much as I enjoy the Paper Mario series, even though I only have... I played the first one. I enjoyed the first two. I gotta play Mario RPG and hope for the best for that, because it seems like it'll be a good game. It's what started off the Paper Mario series, so it probably is a bit rusty like Paper Mario 1 compared to the Paper Mario 2. But the game, the boss fights are really long. I could do another video talking about Partners in Time too. It'd be kind of cool if I could do a save plays on it, but it's kind of a DS game and I can't really like transfer my saves. I'm hoping there's more trainers over here, but we know where Clay is, so I'm just going to explore here. I don't know where I'm going. Actually, because we know where Clay is, I'm going to, unless something crazy happens in these fights, I'm going to just battle off screen so I can get ready for Clay with these dudes, because you can't fight them after you fight the gym leader. So me and my Pokemon are professional tunnelers. My Pokemon can be outdug or outpowered. We have no rival, and you should have had another text box, you asshole. Make me look bad, make me look bad. Pasquale! They got really fancy name for minors. So Pasquale gave Oswald no trouble. I'm starting to sort of run low, Rabbit-Roo. I'm starting to run low on PP for Razor Shell, so I may need to go back unless I may possibly have an ether on me, I don't know. And why is there all this extra complicated stuff in this gym? If Clay is right there, what is the point of this? Or maybe did I just not notice there's like an up-down thing to get to him? When I say dig, you say how low. Say dig! Hillshire, Farms, go meet! Frederick! What is up with all these names? Frederick, and I guess I can show this fight because it'll most likely be a one or two turn move. I can even get my incorrect correct. And because he took down us with Intimidate, we want to go Water Pulse. So, you're just making this long, you're extending your death. Steve 2. Steve. No, he's not Steve 2. He's Steve 0.5, because Steve will always be Steve #1 in our hearts. Wait, does 0.5 make him better? I don't know. I love Steve, and that is a really weird animation. It's a really weird animation for water pulse. It just seems way too complicated for Frederick. You didn't notice the pitfall at my feet while we were battling. Pitfall? No, wait, seriously? Life is filled with pitfalls. If you fall in, you best do the best to fall out. Oh, I thought there was actually like a thing we're gonna fall down and something crazy was gonna happen. So Friedrich is now dealt with, and now we should head this way. It looks like we've been to the majority of places. Is this? I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, maybe I was right about it going up and down. Yeah, okay, so we made the clay. Let's hope we have an ether, or I'm going to have to walk all the way. I think I'm going to have to walk all the way back. Does one of you berries want to be a nice guy? One of you berries? That's a burn berry. Nah, I think we're going to have to walk back. So I will cut back when I get back here with my fully healed Pokemon, and we will be ready to fight Clay Aiken. This is so freaking tedious. Every time you have to walk up to one of these, and it's a little cutscene. And it also doesn't help the music, like, freaks out when you jump onto one of them. This is just really tedious, especially because I'm going to have to walk it all the way back, and I'm going to get lost. This is why you need easy teleports out of gym fights. It's so freaking helpful.